So before we get into direct response ads, let's talk big picture. So why Facebook and Instagram ads in the first place? In 2017, Facebook cashed out to nearly $40 billion in advertising revenue. That's about 20% of the global market share. And the reason for this is because Facebook has amazing conversion optimized algorithms that allows you to target almost anybody and everybody. So your business can really make a lot of money by just being on Facebook itself. So now that you kind of know a little bit about why we should be thinking about Facebook, let's talk direct response ads. Sometimes in the course, I'll reference direct response as DR. So DR just means direct response. So what is a direct response ad and how is this different than a regular ad? So a direct response ad is really here to make someone want to buy a product or service, whereas a regular ad is sometimes there to just look pretty, to maybe brand building, build awareness, but it doesn't have the intent of making someone take an action. And here in this course, we want to show you how to make ads that make what people want to buy, and this will inherently make you more money. These ads are going to be actionable ads, and in this course, especially in this chapter, we're going to be thinking about how to make them funny, how to make them unique, and also how to add all the selling elements that you might need. So here at Voy, we found that the best direct response ads show the why of the product. Anybody can show the what. For example, this year, we worked with a company called Porter Charge that had over $900,000 in sales. And really, this was because their ads were all direct response ads. We showed people why they should buy the product, the reasons why we need this, and also showed them about upsells and bundles. For example, for Porter Charge, another ad that we could have done, but we didn't do, is just an ad that shows the product with the pricing label on it. This is a traditional ad that you probably have seen, but it's not convincing enough to make someone want to buy the product because we want to show all the unique selling points of why this product, why they need it, and sort of why is it different than other products out there. Another thing about this ad that we made for Porter Charge was that we showed the problem, which was people potentially didn't have a charger or their battery ran out, and then we showed the solution, which was this ad and this product, and that was what convinced people to buy because this is a pain point that they felt, and they've also, when they saw the ad, they could have been like, oh yeah, this is me, I need this product. Creatives makes the biggest difference here on Facebook ads. And here you can see in this chart that even Facebook sends out is that almost every brand that's scaling on Facebook ads has just more creative output than brands that are not. So developing a great creative asset or library for your company is key to success on Facebook ads. And this is what the best direct response ads do. Whether it's a headline or short video or a video sales letter, they always show the product in a problem-solving solution. And that's what you need to be thinking about for your company or service that you have. What is the problem and how can you show that in an ad and then ultimately a solution? And they usually follow a formula, which we'll also go over in a little bit in the rest of the course. So for now, let's keep things simple. Let's go different types of creatives that you can create on Facebook and Instagram. So the first type of creative that you can make on Facebook and Instagram is going to be the single image ads. Single image ads are great for creative testing. Sometimes just by switching out what seems to be a small thing on the ad, you can get a great creative lift. And the thing about single image ads is that there's so many free programs out there that allows you to make these ads, and also it's probably one of the easiest ones to test. So take this example that we have here right now by this company called OwnUp. OwnUp has 2 image ads, and we're going to show you the slight difference that they're doing in order to test this sort of single image ad concept. So here you can see that OwnUp simply switches out the style of the architecture to appeal to a wider audience. It doesn't matter where your style is more new school or old school, these iterations hit both. And you could see here that in this ad, really the main thing that's changing is the way that the home looks, where everything else in the ad is the same, such as the USPs that they have, which are free to use always, compare real offers, spam free, unbiased, expert advice. So for here, you could see that if you're thinking about this for your brand or company, you can just be switching out the homes and seeing what resonates better with your audience and seeing what results you get, if it's going to be a higher CPA or a lower CPA. The next type of ad that you can make is a video ad. And of course, we love making video ads here, and it's probably one of the best ads that you can do on Facebook. Of course, they're a little bit harder to make, but the thing about video ads is that they're great for testing bigger ideas and concepts. So here are 2 ads that we have that we want to show you from Klarna. The headline on this first thumbnail is great, by the way. And also, by the way, thumbnails are a great way to test different sort of hooks or angles on the video ads that you might have. It's a quicker way to test maybe what concept you want to do for your ad. But we'll get into thumbnails later on. So anyways, the headline of the first thumbnail states the benefit, which is 0% interest. And the headline of the second thumbnail gets a little bit more direct response, I would say, when it says download the Klarna app, which could spark some interest to get them to watch more or to even essentially just download the app. It's really great to test videos to see what's more effective in getting attention. I think that's something that you want to be looking at in your ads manager. And you can look at that by looking at maybe how much they've watched for the first 25% of the video. So I like these ads, but this is sort of how I would be thinking about it and sort of what I would do differently here. I prefer that they lead with the product benefit, which is shop now, pay later, or 4 interest-free payments, which explains and entices the consumer about what the app does, and also maybe what's in it for them. If you don't know what Klarna is, the reason I say that is because I kind of know what Klarna is, and initially in the beginning I didn't know what it was, but this is sort of what USP I would like for them to show me when I didn't know about it and didn't know what the product was. Another thing about this ad is I don't like the big 0% behind the third product. I think it's a bit distracting and kind of like messes up the ad a little bit, or just makes it a little bit messy. I love the subtle differences between the videos with the different products. I think that appeals to a lot of people because sometimes people might be like, oh, I can't use this on my TV or I can't use it on my mattress. So it just depends on the product. It's going to be really helpful. This is why I really like these sort of own-up images that I showed you before, is the on-image text and the ad copy stays the same. The only difference is the image. So you can really tell what's going on between the two. And again, for testing, you really only want to be changing maybe 1 or 2 things. That way you can see what the difference is. So the next type of ad that you can make on Facebook are called carousel ads. Carousel ads are great for showing collections or even maybe telling a story in this ad format. And again, if you're a fashion company, collection ads are very, very good for you because you can show a bunch of products that you might have. So now I'm going to show you some carousel ads that we did for a solar oven client that we have here called GoSun. It's good to have images play with each other to get consumers to swipe. So it's like a connecting thread. And also again, if consumers are swiping your ad, your engagement goes up. So Facebook could potentially reward you with a little bit cheaper CPMs. You can see in this ad that we have for GoSun, we started with a headline that makes you say, what? And essentially the headline is solar cooking at night. So you can see that this headline is very enticing and makes the consumer be like, wait, what is that? What does that mean? And then as someone's swiping through the ad, we reveal how the product works. And this is only done through the carousel ad, which is more engaging, more enticing. That means when they get to the last slide, they're really hooked into the product and potentially would buy the product itself. So like I said, it's a bunch of storytelling, but also action-based marketing where you can tell that the consumer wants to do this thing. The next thing that we have here is slideshow ads. So slideshow ads are literally just a collection of images that animate through. And slideshow ads are really nice to make on Facebook ads because you can just upload maybe 4 to 5 ads and Facebook allows you to make slideshows automatically. You don't need to make any sort of custom program here. And again, we've seen great results here for fashion brands. We've seen this for sort of gadgets or products, or we've also seen this great results for my outdoor gear company where we show the different colors that we have of a product. And so we love using slideshow ads. Here's somebody that is doing ads really well for slideshow. Their company is called Poopery. For here in this company, they're just showcasing their scents in just different bright colors and has a really engaging ad copy. So Poopery is a really funny brand and I think you guys should definitely check them out. Poopery is showing their new scents, and these ads have bright colors, engaging sales copy, and of course they have ridiculous branding, but this is why it works well for them. They're just using slideshows very smartly and very creatively. Lead ads are great for just collecting a bunch of information, and really some of the partners that have used this for us at Voy Media are kind of like people in the health space have used this a lot, people in the law space have used this a lot, or if you want to build some sort of email list, you can use this really easily on Facebook to just collect information. And you can do a lot with them, but those are some of the simple use cases that you could do. So the next type of ad that we have are called Instagram story ads. And the reason why I really like Instagram story ads at the moment are because the format leads itself for them to be very native. And from Voy Media's experience here, The best ads that have performed on Instagram story ads are just raw videos or just like raw content that someone has posted natively to their story. So now that you know all the different types of formats that Facebook has and Instagram has, let's talk about in the next chapter the different angles that you can do to make an ad clickable, to make someone want to buy, and to sort of make you get the sales. And again, guys, if you guys need help with your paid social or your creatives, you can always visit us at voymedia.com and contact us so we can give you personalized help as well.